Welcome back to another episode of Security Skates. This is your host Paul, and on this episode you will attend the Echo Park Skate Park cleanup as part of the 2025 Cleanup Cruise campaign. This cleanup happened on Saturday, October 18th from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. and was in collaboration with the City of Los Angeles Office of Community Beautification and as a Skate Park Respect Ambassador. And it was a beautiful morning for a cleanup out at Echo Park. Check this out, y'all. One of the things that I love about this skate park is that it is so compact but has a lot to offer. You can see it has the coping here. I'm going to take a quick roll around, show you guys some of the trash that was out. You can see that broken deck. This was our setup. Had the sign out. Volunteers check in here. Had our brooms, our brushes. Had the spare parts, our prizes, our Office of Community Beautification information, as well as our Skate Park Respect barcode. Had some prizes out, had our buckets and grabbers, had our snacks, our masks, our hand sanitizer and gloves, had our signage out for the 24 skate parks happening in 2025, and our main trash can, had our refreshments over here. It was a beautiful day to skate. Let's go. So you can see some of the trash here, some of this broken deck over here. There's some stuff over on this side on the wall. Again, there's not a lot of space here at Echo Park Skate Park, so it's beautiful to skate around and just kind of get the flow of it. A lot of fun in this little bowl they have in the middle. Gonna go over here to this corner. One of the problem areas I've always noticed is up here. There's a hole in the fence and there's usually trash on the outside, but it is right on the 101 freeway in LA, so yeah, kind of dangerous to go out there and start picking up trash, but yeah, we're still going to attack that. Other than that, the main skateways were pretty clear. You can see there's a lot of overgrowth from the bushes up alongside of the wall. There was some trash here I was going to get to. You can see some stuff over here on the double ledge. Had a pair of shoes hanging out there. Community property, in case anybody needed some shoes. Hope those got scooped up. Beautiful park to skate, always fun. Can be a little slick in some spots, so be careful with that. Some trash right there up along this wall. There's the bowl here. Again, not that big of a park. Not a lot of trash out there this day, so I definitely had some time to focus on some other areas. When we rolled just outside of the park, there's this little walkway right next to it. And it heads out into Echo Park and the Echo Park Playground Recreation Center. Right on there. 101 entrance. Good times. It was a little early and there weren't many skaters out there, so I was ready to grab my bucket and grabber and get to work. Started by making my first lap around the park, picking up some of this trash that was hanging out there. Made my way over to that hole in the fence I showed you guys earlier. With some trash I was able to scoop up there. I already had a nice little pile going on. Wanted to get at that stuff outside of the hole. Nice sunshine day out in Echo Park. Had these gloves right here. Got those picked up. Had some stuff up in the bushes. Always want to make sure to get those bottle caps. Nobody gets stuck up on those. You can see some of the trash along here. It's definitely going to start sweeping, get some of that stuff up. This is over here by like the pyramid bank kind of deal. One of my favorite parts of the Echo Park Skate Park is that little obstacle that you just saw. It's fun to roll up and down, get all around that. Have the double ledge over here. This is where that pair of shoes was. They were still in pretty good shape, honestly. I didn't check and see what size they were. But yeah, I definitely didn't want to throw those away because they had been left there, with good intentions, with love. So made sure I got those put up. Somebody could grab them, make good use of them. Still had plenty of life left. My bucket was almost full at this point, but I was still going around picking up what I could find. Got some stuff there. Wanted to make sure I got outside of the park as well. It's the cement sidewalk, public walkway out there, but near the entrance of the freeway, there's usually a buildup of trash. And indeed, this day there was. Make sure I got all that cleaned up. Good times. At that point, had another bucket full. Had to go back and dump it out, get back into the park. But it felt good to get some of that trash picked up. Make it a little bit more presentable near that area. Back over here into the park. It was looking pretty good. Still had some trash up here tucked in between the sign and the fence. Again, you know, the park wasn't in that bad of shape, so I really got to go around and get some detail in and pick out some of the little bits and pieces that were stuck somewhere. Found some stuff that had probably been stuck there for quite a while, so that's always good. Big shout out to Skate Park Respect. Be sure to check them out. Log on to skateparkrespect.org. Become a Skate Park Respect ambassador. Start getting cleanups going at your local. Let's go. So once I was done with that first round, I definitely wanted to bust out the broom and dustpan and start picking up some of this dust buildup that had happened to be around the whole park pretty much. Started getting some of that up. Wanted to get over there behind the light pole. You can see some more of it there. Started to get a nice little pile going on. I rolled over my main trash can just so I could kind of go around the whole park and get some more of it up. Sun was starting to beat down. The cool of the morning was starting to wear off. Definitely putting in some work and some sweat. You see it looks a lot better though. Definitely worth it. I was able to go around and hit a couple more spots, but it definitely felt good to get this stuff picked up. I could tell that it had been built up there for quite a while. Had some more stuff over here by the stair set. You can see that stuff there. Make sure to get into the cracks and crevices. Start brushing some of that out. Good times. Nice little long 3 set. Started having some more skaters show up, signing in to help clean up. These dudes were putting in work for sure. Definitely had a good time skating. Pleasure to watch them. Wanted to get over here and made sure I got that area I showed you guys earlier right on to the freeway, right outside of the skate park. Took a little bit of work with the grabber. Got out there, got some of that stuff picked up. This was a cool cleanup because I kind of got to take my time with it. Bust out the broom, bust out the grabber and the bucket, kind of work some details in there. Wanted to make sure I was getting up all the trash from on the other side of this fence, make it look a little bit better. Turns out there was quite a bit on that side. Had to keep going back and just seeing more that I could get to, so put in some work, get that out there. Got that picked up and wanted to move on to the broom and the sweeping. Got over here to this little area in between the banks. There's actually quite a bit of dust build up over here, so I was happy to get that picked up. It's always cool to get to a skate park cleanup and there not be a lot of trash around, because I know that I'll be able to work in a little bit more detail. Like this here, got some more of this stuff swept up. And honestly, it was looking a lot better afterwards. But I still wanted to get some of the overgrowth that was growing in from some of the bushes on the outside of the fence. You could see that here. I saw the place that it was in the way the most was near the box, or the double ledges. Fortunately, this stuff wasn't too thick or too hard to cut down, so wanted to make sure I was able to put in some work and get that stuff out of the way. You can see it there. Pretty much in the way of the box if you're trying to get up on top or do something up on top. It could be in the way, could kind of psych you out. So busted out my little cutter. Started to get to work on some of that stuff. You can see here, it was starting to clear out, cut away pretty nicely. Turned out there was going to be a lot more than I had suspected, so had to make a couple of trips to the main trash can, get that emptied out. But I was actually really happy to do this because I could see the difference that it was making right away. Just had to get more and more of it, a little bit more cut out. Had to start dumping it into the park trash can that was there. just to make sure that I wasn't making too heavy of a bag that couldn't be lifted. You can see that here. After I was done, it looked a lot better, a lot more skatable. Show you this angle from over here on this side. Looking real nice. So next time you go to Echo Park Skate Park, go ahead and check that out. You'll see that it might be clear from there. I would like to do the rest of the park next time I get back over there, but we were just running out of time for this cleanup today. You can see the day was wearing on. There was starting to be more skaters showing up. I'm going to take a quick roll around the park, show you guys all the work that we did. Got all this stuff swept up over here. Nice and neat. Pulled down a couple of old posters promoting some old events that had happened the month before. Gonna get over here to that hole in the fence. Got all that trash picked up. It was looking pretty good. Come around over here to this side. Get up on top. Want to cut that one off next time for sure. Gotta love Echo Park. Such a fun park to just roll around and kind of get your tricks in. Nothing too serious here, but you can still have a lot of fun with it. I like how it has a thin walkway up on this quarter pipe. Nice little challenge. It's a beautiful day to skate. I was really happy with the work that we were able to put in here out at Echo Park, so next time you're out there, just go ahead and stop and take a look. Big shout out to Skate Park Respect for all they're doing. Be sure to log on to skateparkrespect.org and become an ambassador yourself. Get some skate park cleanup going at your local. A big thank you to the Office of Community Beautification for giving us all the tools we need to come out here to get these cleanups done. Go ahead and link up with them if you are planning a neighborhood cleanup. They will lend you the tools you need. If you are not doing so yet, follow Security Skates on Instagram at security_skates to keep up with the next skate park cleanups and what's going on. Security Skates Productions is a privately skater-owned independent enterprise and skate parks advocate. You can find out more about it by logging on to securityskates.com. This has been your host, Paul, signing off. Now get off of YouTube and go skate, y'all. Happy skating.